Katipunan, Quezon City.
Nagbabalik ang inyong pinaka-paboritong show tuwing umaga! Daryll the ChExplorer!
Kung saan pinag-uusapan natin ang mga issue sa lipunan.
Kasama na siyempre ang mga pinakamagagaling na chemical engineers sa buong mundo. Ano nga ba issue natin ngayon, Jarell?
Tara, teleport tayo sa baba.
Grabe, sobrang daming usok.
Grabe, napakaraming kotse. Ang dami nilang nilalabas na
Polusyon.
Ay, nako. Paano na kayang solusyon dito?
Kailangan natin ang tulong ng mga
Chemical engineers!
chemical engineers!
Tama!
Ay, mag-interview kaya tayo ng yung alam natin na talagang tinitiis yung polusyon sa Maynila.
Sige. Ay, ano, si
Ay, si Kuya. Kuya, ano po ba sa tingin niyo yung lagay ng polusyon dito sa Maynila?
Sobrang ng pollution talaga dito sa Maynila kasi sa dami na ng sasakyan, talagang walang pati ng usok sa ano dito.
Mahirap po ba para sa trabaho niyo yung...
Napakahirap, katulad dito, napakainit ng panahon. Talagang kung hindi lang talaga mayroon ng ibang trabaho, ang gobyerno natin talagang magbabagaw ng trabaho.
Sige po, salamat po Kuya.
Salamat po.
Ano kayang pwedeng solusyon sa polusyon dito sa Maynila?
Oo nga. Ay, tanong natin si Kuya.
Kuya, pwede po ba namin kayong tanungin? Tungkol lang po sa polusyon dito sa Maynila.
Normal lang yung pollution na yan eh. Pag mahangin po, talaga pollution na yun.
Saan po ba galing yung pollution?
Ang pollution ko, kahit saan yan, dumadapig eh.
Tama. Sige po, salamat po Kuya.
Yan lang ba?
Opo.
O ngayon, nalaman na natin yung panig ng sambayaran.
Kailangan natin naman ng panig ng mga eksperto natin chemical engineers.
Tara, hanap tayo!
Nice! Nasa office na ako. Pwede na to.
Oo.
Ready ka na ba?
Yes,
Pwede ba umupo?
pwede.
Ano bang meron sa mga chemical engineer na sa tingin mo makakatulong sa pagresolba sa problema natin sa kalikasan?
Well, ang chemical engineer kasi, meron kaming broad academic training in both chemistry and engineering. So, ang nagagawa namin, nagagamit namin ang principles of chemical, physical, and even biological conversions to address environmental problems. Mga example nito, isa, na-reduce namin ang volume and toxicity of airborne pollutants. Pangalawa, designing and redesigning processes in order to make them more sustainable. And lastly, na-ensure namin ang optimal conversion rates in order to minimize byproduct waste streams.
Anong papel nyo sa industriyang ito? Anong papel nyo sa environment? Anong mga nagagawa nyo?
Well, we often function as part of a multidisciplinary team in these efforts, providing the framework to identify the problem and design practical economical solutions once the key issues have been identified. Thus, we are regularly involved in the design and optimization of complex industrial operations. The objective is to develop techniques and processes that minimize or even eliminate the formation of unwanted byproducts and hazardous pollutants. In other words, to make industrial operations benign by design.
Ano bang special sa mga chemical engineer?
Chemical engineers are at the forefront of resolving environmental problems by improving the efficiency of processes or developing new and better processes and monitoring and controlling environmental emissions. As the chemical engineering community continues to pioneer broad-ranging, imaginative pollution prevention initiatives that are able to reduce an industrial facility's environmental footprint, Such improvements also result in better operating efficiencies and higher product yields, reduced costs, and increased profitability. That's engineering at its best.
And my last question is, what does the future look like for you?
Due to the growing number of environmental problems that seem to arise each day, the need for environmental chemical engineers is growing, and new challenges present themselves to these professionals. Employment of environmental engineers is projected to grow 12% from 2014 to 2024, faster than the average for all occupations. Chemical engineers have already begun to move past pollution prevention and are taking the next step into sustainable development. This means to leave the Earth in the same or better condition for future generations.
Nandito na ako sa office ng investor. Ready ka na ba sa interview? Bakit kailangan mag-invest sa environmental industry?
First of all, investing in the environment is the best way to ensure sustainability. The world we live in is at stake if we don't care for it. Ang lahat ng mga raw materials na ginagamit ng iba't ibang industry ay nanggagaling sa environment. At isa itong importanteng aspect sa pag-preserve ng mga raw materials para sa mga future benefits natin.
Anong importansya at future ng industry na ito?
Ang environmental industry, hindi lang ito nakakatulong sa planet natin at sa mga nakatira dito. Maganda rin yung kinabukasan ng industry nito. The environmental services, as distinct from the equipment or resources market, account for about 50% of the total market. Solid waste management accounts for 22.6%, water treatment services for 14.3%, consulting and engineering for 5.9%, and remediation and industrial services 3.3%. Given the increasing demands on industry to improve its environmental management, this whole sector is expected to grow by 7% to 10% a year.
Uy, Daryll, kamusta naman yung interview mo?
Astig! Ang dami kong natutunan tungkol sa mga chemical engineer. Dami pala nilang nagagawa tungkol sa environment. Ikaw?
Natutunan ko na ang chemical engineers ay for future benefits for our environment.
Wow! Tuguilong ko dun.
Interview pa kaya tayo ng isang tao?
Sige, may narinig ko kanina na may responsibilidad doon yung gobyerno sa pagpapalago ng environment natin.
Government para sa environment?
Environment para sa government.
Tara!
G!
Ayun na yung interview na. Miss, pwede po ba kayo interview?
Sure.
Environment para sa government.
Well, the environment is the main source of raw materials for goods and other products consumed or exported for economical growth and stability. Most of our food, water, and fuel comes directly or indirectly from the environment. Fuel for warmth, timber for building, and the fuel in our cars all come from nature. Enhancements of natural sites and destinations could benefit the tourism industry and therefore generate more jobs for locals. Natural resources can propel the country to a path of an inclusive and sustainable development.
Ano namang magagawa ng government para sa environment?
Well, the government can help by implementing stricter laws which regards environmental problems such as the mining industry and the law of cutting trees. Also, the government can encourage all its citizens to help hand in hand promote a greener environment.
Yun, na isa namang araw ng tawanan, kulitan, at syempre kaalaman. Samahan niyo uli kami bukas sa pagtuklas ng iba't ibang isyu ng lipunan. Kasama sina Andrea Onglao, Marianne Chua, at Azel Amada. Dito sa Daryll the ChExplorer!